So, we started off by introducing the hypotenuse over the opposite, aka the reciprocal of the sine ratio. And it turns out it's called cosecant. Interesting. There's like a sine, then there's like a cosine. Now we have a cosecant. So, spoiler alert, hypotenuse over adjacent, well, that's secant, or as some people call it, secant. But I like to think more positive about things. So, we have cosecant, we have secant or cosecant. We're also going to talk about the reciprocal of opposite over adjacent, aka adjacent over opposite. So mathematicians are also a little lazy sometimes. This one's just called cotangent. That's all it is. They couldn't think of a better word. They're like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just call it cotangent. Yeah, that'll work. But they said it in Greek because math. So these are the trig ratios that we would work with now, right? There are actually 6 of them. And those 6 are sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. These in the purple are called, quite fittingly, the reciprocal trig functions. All trig ratios. We're not into the functions part yet because the word function means something very specific. So I'm going to put this sticky tab up there. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay. This is what we have here. So when you hear about cosecant, secant, and cotangent, they're just the reciprocal of sine, cosine, and tangent respectively. Okay? So that's all it is for now. Let's just start with the basics, and I'll give you something to think about before our next video and or session. How do you think the complementary trig ratios, aka you know how like sine of A was equal to cosine of B? Remember that? Well, what if I'm talking about cosecant of A? What will that equal? Some interesting to ponder on. Let's see if you guys can get it.